I want to speak to Detective Dennis.
I'm sorry, ma'am. He isn't in right now. If you wait half an hour, he'll probably be here.
Dirk, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Wendy. How you doing?
You just graduated, right?
Yep. And now I'm out here helping my dad with the business, trying to make him proud. I heard about Jane. I'm very sorry.
I actually just came to see your father about the case. There's just something not right about it. And the police are doing a horrible job. I keep telling them it's Jane's ex, Bill. He just got out of juvie, and I assume he's like pretty mad that Jane ratted him out, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but my dad won't be much help to you. Pretty swamped with all this work you got.
Well, can't you help me? I mean, I know you do some stuff here.
Well, I'm not very experienced, so I might not be able to help you.
Well, I need a lot of help, and I would really appreciate like any help I could get.
All right, I'll help. Let's go to my office so we can talk about it.
All right. So how's this gonna work?
Well, I plan to interview more people close to her and look for connections.
That's not necessary. I know it was Bill. Jane ratted on him. Now he's out of prison, and he's probably just messed up, and he killed her, and he's doing all of this, and I know it's him, and it's not necessary.
Wendy, you need to calm down. If you want my help, then I'm going to do it my way.
Fine.
All right, so who are some people I could get some information from?
Bill, William Fisher, obviously. Jane's friend, and I guess her family lives nearby.
All right, I'll get on that, and I'll call you when I get updates.
Okay, thank you, Detective.
Hello, Mrs. Dugan. My name is Detective Dirk Dennis.
What do you want? I'm on my lunch break.
Well, I'd like to ask you a few questions regarding your sister, Jane.
Come on, don't do me like this. It's only been a few weeks.
Well, that friend of hers has been nagging me about getting this case done, so...
Who? Wendy? I thought she must have fled the country. The girl's been impossible to reach ever since her friend died. She must be so sad.
And I assume you know William Fisher as well.
Bill! Listen, I want to believe he didn't do it, but he had issues. Troublesome kid, but under all of it, sweet boy. Trouble, though.
Why do you think he'd be capable of murder?
Yeah.
All signs are pointing to Bill. Fresh out of juvie with the taste for revenge. But that's not enough.
See that Bubba place on like 17th Street or something? It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. We should go there sometime and try it out.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen everybody.
Excuse me. Which one of you happen to be Joanna Smith?
That would be me.
Yeah, my name is Detective Dirk Dennis. Could I speak with you in private for a second?
You okay?
Sure thing.
So, about your friend Jane, her relationship with William Fisher. What do you know about it?
Who, Bill? Wow. I haven't heard that name in a while. I used to bug Jane about how much of a letdown that guy was. I mean, back in the day, everyone in our group used to get along and have fun. And then that Bill comes around, and he seems to have a stick up his butt about Jane and having fun. And it was like he had this magnet just pulling her back in to stay with him. Sometimes she genuinely seemed afraid of him, but I don't know. I can't believe they actually put him in the slammer, though. I mean, from what I heard, it was over stolen cell phones or something.
So basically, Bill wasn't a nice guy. Well, guess that's all the information I need.
Wait, is Bill the main suspect?
Yeah, Wendy McDonald reported him.
Wendy McDonald? Wow. I haven't heard from her in a while. She seems to have a new phone number, you know? Can you tell her I said hi?
I will. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Have a good one.
What was that about?
It was about Jane. They think Bill did it.
Michael Flanagan?
Yeah?
My name is Detective Dirk Dennis, and I'd like to ask you a few questions regarding Jane Dugan and her relationship with William Fisher.
Yeah, I heard that Bill just got out of juvie. Saw him in the restaurant a couple of times. Didn't talk to him a lot though. It's tragic what happened to Jane. She was a great co-worker.
Well, I was talking to her best friend, Wendy, who was very adamant about Bill being responsible for the murder.
Really? I thought they were friends. They seemed to be hanging out when Jane was on shift. That Wendy has such a character. She screamed at me once for getting her word wrong. Can you believe it? I guess that's something that she and Bill share in common.
Well, it seems that Bill and Wendy have quite the connection.
Yeah, it seems like she knows him pretty well. Well, my shift starts soon. Is it okay if I leave?
That's all right. Thank you for your time. Have a good one.
Thanks so much.
Excuse me, William Fisher. My name is Detective Dennis Dirk, and I'd like to ask a few questions.
Buddy, I'm on my shift right now. Can you just get lost?
It's about Jane Dugan.
Why do you want to know about Jane?
William, calm down. All right. Do you know a woman named Wendy McDonald by any chance?
I do know her, but not too well. She, was a good friend of Jane, though.
Heard you were in juvie for 6 months. How'd you end up there?
Back in high school, I had a gig taking and selling people's phones. I was on a roll until I, got caught.
How'd you feel when Jane ratted you out?
So now this is what it's all about. I think I went from taking phones, selling them, to murder.
Well, you never know. Even the smallest of thefts can lead someone down a dark path of crime.
I'm done with this.
Very well then. Thank you for your time.
This all makes no sense. Jane's coworker seems to think that Wendy and Bill were close, but he says they barely knew each other. Someone isn't telling the truth here. I just need to figure out who. I need more information. I need to find the source of all of this. I know it's around here somewhere. What happened here the day she died? What thoughts ran through her head as she uttered her final breath? She was such a bright soul, snuffed out unjustly. The bitter darkness of this world takes all of us in the end. But Jane didn't deserve this. There it is. Happened right here. Was there struggle? What could drive someone to such lengths? The blood of the innocent sickens me. There has to be something else here. Some evidence of a life destroyed. People don't leave this world without a trace. What's that? Bracelet. Maybe it was Jane's. I should go. I need to organize all this information. Something just doesn't feel right with this case. It has to be Bill. He does have a motive. He seems like the type of person to get a little too angry and accidentally kill someone. But this all seems too easy. All this evidence, it's too jumbled. Why would Wendy accuse Bill if Michael told me they were close? Now, Bill is such a scumbag, but I haven't found anything substantial about him yet. Everyone I interviewed also thinks he's a sleazeball.
I haven't heard from her in a while. She seems to have a new phone number, you know? Can you tell her I said hi?
Wendy? I thought she must have fled the country. The girl's been impossible to reach ever since her friend died. She must be so sad. Bill! I know Bill. I want to believe he didn't do it, but he had some serious issues.
this certainly doesn't do much for Bill's character. I wonder if there's anything on Jane's social with her and Bill.
Hey, Wendy, I need you to come over here right now. I think I got a new lead on the case.
I'll be right there.
All right.
So what happened? You said you found something?
Wendy, I spoke to some of Jane's closest friends, Michael Flanagan, Johanna Smith, and Jane's sister, Tara.
Michael Flanagan? Oh my god, that guy hates me. Ever since he started working with Jane. You know, this one time in high school, he like...
Wendy, I talked to Michael earlier, and he told me how he would see you and Bill hang out all the time. Explain that.
Bill? Ugh, please, I'm not close with Bill. He dated Jane for like a month and got himself locked up in juvie.
Yeah, about juvie. So I spoke to Bill yesterday, and he told me why he was sent away. All about how Jane ratted him out and everything else that happened. So now I have a question for you. Did you know about his crimes earlier?
I didn't, detective, until Jane was crying in my arms because she had to rat her boyfriend out to the cops.
Okay, so you had no prior knowledge of William Fisher's crime?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me what this is? Wendy, I think you know where I found this bracelet. Can you tell me more about where I found this one? Wendy, I think you know more than you're telling me.
It's been a long couple of days, but I finally cracked my first case on my own. But this only marks the beginning of my detective journey. Hope you're proud, Dad.